Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off this morning with your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. With inflation at a 40-year high, more Las Vegas residents are turning to side jobs to make extra money to help afford basic necessities. According to a study released this morning by Fiverr, it shows that on average, Las Vegas freelancers make over $55,000 a year. This is the highest average freelancer income of any U.S. city, showing that in addition to remote work, freelancing is seeing more demand.
Demand for freelance services has clearly continued to surge. According to the report, 50% of independent workers experienced increased demand for their services in 2021 compared with 2020.
And as mortgage rates continue to climb, Las Vegas builders are selling fewer homes. Sales activity dropped sharply last month as buyers around the country pull back amid higher borrowing costs. Last month's sales tally during what is normally a busy spring buying season was the lowest of 2022. Sales of new and previously owned homes in the valley have tumbled recently as the once low mortgage rates rise and sales prices continue to hit all-time highs. Now for your top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The man arrested in the death of a manager at Dottie's this month left his cell phone at the scene, according to a report by Metro. Samuel Schmid was arrested last week in Riverside County and later booked on several counts, including murder. Investigators used the messages and photos on the phone to identify Schmid, including one where he was posing next to his license. More details from the report released Tuesday show that investigators discovered Schmid was messaging with another man who watched a woman win $30,000 at the casino. It's a parent's worst nightmare, their child going missing. Officials say it happens more and more often. Review-Journal's Jen Ah brings us the numbers. Jen?
Renee, so far this year, more than 80 children have gone missing in Nevada, much higher than a year ago when 58 children went missing. You're looking at the countless children who've gone missing. Edward Harvey of Las Vegas says his son vanished 4 times since turning 14.
You don't want to ever have to worry about whether they're alive or if you're going to get a phone call one day saying you got to come ID your child's body or just never find them at all.
Thankfully, Harvey's story has a happy ending. The nonprofit Nevada Child Seekers reports working on about 500 cases yearly with a 90% success rate. Its program manager says Las Vegas is a 24-hour entertainment city, and it's important to stay vigilant. Police say simply sharing a missing person flyer on social media can make a difference. Renee?
In more top stories, jurors found 30-year-old Michael Solid guilty of first-degree murder. He was convicted for a second time in the death of 15-year-old Marcos Arenas, who was run over and killed in a robbery over an iPad. Solid first went to trial in 2016 and was convicted on the same charges. The conviction was reversed in 2018 due to a structural error in the first jury selection process. Marcos's friends and family gathered outside of the courthouse after the verdict was read and talked about the relief during the second trial.
He didn't take the stand the first time, so nobody could see through his lies. It was a victory, and he's the one that gave us that victory because he hung himself when he took that stand.
The sentencing phase of the trial is expected to start today. Now to your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny and hot is forecasted for the valley this Wednesday. Calm winds coming from the northwest. Tonight, mostly clear skies, evening lows around 75 degrees. For the rest of the week, winds will pick up starting Thursday. Gusts could reach around 24 miles per hour in parts of the valley and 29 miles per hour on Friday. Still, temps will be hot with highs projected to reach around 103 degrees. Evening lows in the mid to low 70s. We'll see temps come back down to the upper 90s to start the weekend. In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Governor Steve Sisolak and First Lady Kathy Sisolak received their second COVID booster shots yesterday. The governor emphasized the need for Nevadans to receive booster shots as COVID-19 cases are on the rise. The state's 2-week moving average of daily new cases recently rose to 429 from 317. And in honor of the new film Elvis, the American Red Cross is giving away a VIP trip to Memphis for two. It includes airfare and a VIP tour of Graceland. Anyone who wants to donate blood during the month of June is qualified to win. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez will return to 168 pounds to defend his title September 17th against rival Gennady Golovkin. The fight will be the third between the superstars, concluding a trilogy that began in 2017 with a draw at T-Mobile Arena. Alvarez won the rematch by majority decision in 2018 at T-Mobile to unify the middleweight championships. A venue has not yet been set, but the fight will likely take place in Las Vegas.
In your entertainment news, Aerosmith cancels their planned Las Vegas dates to support frontman Steve Tyler. Review Journal's John Katsoulides tells us why.
Aerosmith has called off its June and July dates and its much anticipated return to Dolby Live at Park MGM. This is because the legendary frontman Steven Tyler is heading back into treatment. He is being evaluated and treated because of a foot surgery that he experienced, and pain management related to that surgery has sent him back into rehab. He's been in and out of treatment for several years. We wish him the best, and we hope to see that band in its rescheduled opening in September.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. There is one playoff game each today in the NBA and NHL. The Boston Celtics are 1.5-point favorites over the Miami Heat at Circa Sports in the pivotal Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals, which is tied at 2 games apiece. The total is 204. On the ice, the Colorado Avalanche are -228 favorites over the St. Louis Blues to close out their Western Conference second-round series. The total is 6.5. The Avs are +143 favorites to win the Stanley Cup.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Visit Laughlin, an easygoing getaway filled with good food, good people, and good times on the river. Several teachers in Nevada are nominated for the Norwegian Cruise Line Giving Joy contest. 100 deserving educators will receive an exclusive invitation for the inaugural sailing in October. Also, the 3 grand prize winners will get a 7-day cruise for 2 and a $25,000 donation for their school. You can vote online through June 3rd for your favorite teacher at contest.nclgivingjoy.com. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.